Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wisconsin's offense will get the first crack at it here. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came down.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's why it's so important to get to your guys quickly. It's just a simple hitch route. Because the quarterback didn't hesitate, he put it on him right away. He had space to work after he made the catch. Was able to make a defender miss and set up a nice play for the offense.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's O'Neal. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Rutgers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's open on the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
The Scarlet Knights are on the move. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
On third down, he drops to throw. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He's got it on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Fullback's got it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Griffin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside give. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Duff. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's O'Neal. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duff.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Turning it on! Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And some room to work. It's a running room. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. The give to the tailback. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield. It's Duff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Scarlet Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into Rutgers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. And he has had this offense clicking on all cylinders the entire game. They've been... Pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Try to get it to the edge. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Give to the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Black. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison.
And the Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
28, Wisconsin, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the fullback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Badgers will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Blake. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Blake. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Looking for a crease. It's Blue. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Can't get him to the ground. And runs through another guy. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Black. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. The Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Fighting off the defender. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Oh, what a move to get open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Oh, better look out. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Badgers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll go to the fullback. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Badgers are flying down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throws for the tight end. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wisconsin!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On the ground with the counter. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Blake. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Duff. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. That's the 20, he's got space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Sneak gets it done. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Here comes the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
Let's go.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Blue. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they can't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Unleashes it. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. It's complete.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Badgers line up to punt it away.
Number 49 on to kick it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders